Why are you working out?
Our next myth, man, we're gonna need all the arm strength we can get.
Why's that?
It's a classic Hollywood action movie staple, the car roof cling.
Oh, you mean where somebody jumps on top of a car and tries to hang on while it's driving?
Yeah, but the driver's trying everything he can to shake him off.
And we've got to test this. It sounds dangerous.
And fun.
Our specialty.
Getting a grip has been the speciality of stuntmen since motors and movies first teamed up. But in reality, is clinging onto a wild ride really plain sailing?
You know, hanging on to a car is one thing, but falling off, we could get seriously hurt.
Yeah, I've been thinking that too. That's why I've been picturing in my mind a crane arm that would come out of the trunk of a car and go over the top of it.
Then we could tie into it, and that would allow us to show one of us losing his grip, but not losing his life.
Exactly, and I think we should make it long enough not only to test holding onto the roof, but also being able to hold on to the hood.
Well, we can build it, but we'll have to do a thorough job of it, because our lives are going to depend on it.
They will. So, if you're a stuntman in Hollywood and you're holding onto the roof of the car like this while it's driving, chances are you're wearing a harness that tethers you to the car. Similarly, if you're on the hood, you're also wearing that kind of system. This isn't going to work for us because Jamie's going to try and shake me off of this car, and it's got to be demonstrable that I'm being shaken off the car without letting me hit the ground, which tells me that some kind of cable tether isn't good enough. My legs could slip over and hit the ground. There's a lot of problems with that from a safety standpoint.
And in theory, their overhead crane idea should overcome those problems. But in practice, the boys are baffled at how to build it. So, cue the brainstorm.
Shatter out this back window.
Get away with using a counter spring of some sort.
It's going to be like a double-masted thing.
And that's all that additional weight that we don't need up high. If it does fail, whoever's up there, we're in deep trouble.
After a frightening 2 hours of back and forth, the MythBusters finally have a plan.
Okay, good. I like that.
Oh, looks good.
A plan that's all about junk in the trunk. They're going to cut into the trunk to get to the frame. To this, they'll weld a steel tower that they'll attach to a crane beam. The crane beam will link to a safety harness T-bar that they'll clip into while holding the roof and the hood.
Attention, former farm. Prepare to be modified. Resistance is futile.
Ain't that the truth? Especially because there's a savage on the loose. Now may seem like a good time to say, well, there's your problem.
This used to be a car, right?
A few minutes ago, even.
With the car frame exposed and the trunk tower support system time-lapsed into place, next the boys strain with the crane.
When you just heard the VO guy saying we were straining with the crane, I want to point out that's not entirely true. This is not a crane part we're using. It's triangular antenna truss, used in radio towers and stuff like that. But the reason we're using it is because its triangular structure, just like in a crane, affords it a tremendous amount of lateral strength.
So tremendous that it's ideal for supporting the weight of the odd MythBuster.
Okay, well that works for me.
And with that in position, that just leaves Adam's T-bar safety system. But will it get the Hyneman seal of approval?
Well, as usual, it's way more complicated than I would do. I would have done it much simpler, but I would have taken much more time to do it than you getting this whole thing done. So it works for me.
Good.
And it better work for Adam, too, because it's this T-bar that will literally hold the MythBusters hanging by a thread.
The rig is almost done, but still it lacks that visual punch that I'm looking for. I'm about to add it.
With a fresh coat of high-speed pink, the Klingon car rig is ready to roll. But, Houston, we have a problem.
Well, unfortunately, the car won't start. Adam was really quick with cutting this all apart, but maybe he was a little too quick. At this point, it looks like Adam cut the electrical power to the fuel pump. So if we can find that wire and hook it up again, then we'll be back in business.
It's always something.
It's always something, and it's usually Adam's fault. But after a bit of hot wiring, the guys are revved up and ready for the test track. and what could be the ride of their lives.
This baby right here got plenty of miles on it, but she's still good for plenty more. And if you buy it today, we'll throw in the jumbo luggage rack for free.
The MythBusters are testing whether you can really cling to a wild ride car roof, as Hollywood would have us believe. But with their rumble rig in transit to the test site, Adam first wants to take a tangent.
For reasons that are about to become crystal clear, the test I have in mind requires a piece of a car.
Well, for car parts, it looks like he's come to the right place. But why?
This whole myth is about hanging onto a car, so of course the first thing we want to know is how much strength can we apply to holding on? Like this. If I'm on the car like this, how much poundage can I apply right here? So what I thought to do is cut out this section of the car, take that section back to the shop, and throw some weight on it until we find out what the limit of human strength on that grip really is.
And the human in question is Mr. James Hyneman.
How much can I hold with my hands? Let's see. I can deadlift about 450 pounds. I'm guessing at least 225, 250, maybe even more. We'll find out.
That we will. But why's Jamie lying down?
The configuration of the rig with Jamie lying chest down is specifically because it's not about how much his body, his shoulder, any of his muscles except those in his hand and his forearm can hold, and thus we've isolated that here experimentally.
Okay, well, let's get this show of strength on the road.
How much weight do you want to start with?
150.
Really? 6 weights?
Sure.
Okay.
At 150 pounds, it's smooth sailing.
How much more do you think you can take?
Let's try 100.
100?
Yeah.
Okay, stud.
250 is the same,
I'm just getting started.
as is 275.
How's that, Mr. Hyneman?
Let's do it.
But at the 300 mark,
How's that?
That's it. I can do that, but only for a few seconds.
remarkably, Jamie's grip strength is almost twice his body weight, and that's good news for this myth. After all, with a grip as strong as that, hanging on for dear life could prove to be very doable indeed. And at the Alameda runway, it's time to put that theory to the test.
To recap, the myth that we're testing is one you've seen in countless action movies. It's that you could somehow keep holding on to the outside of a car while the driver is actively trying to shake you off. We've done some scale tests, and Jamie has shown that he has about 300 pounds of holding strength per hand. We've built a full-size rig to hold on to us in case we can't hold on to the car, and we've come out here to the Alameda runway to test it full scale. Yeah.
But before trying to shake a MythBuster, the boys first want to test the rig with someone a little more expendable.
So, currently Buster is bolted into our safety rig for a stop test. It's a perfect opportunity for me to show you how it ought to work. He's on a track that runs fore and aft. Jamie's going to run this car up to speed, slam on the brakes as hard as he can, and at that point, Buster is going to slide all the way forward and stop. And hopefully, we're going to learn how safe this rig is to use by watching what happens to poor Buster.
And unlike Adam or Jamie, poor old Buster won't be holding on at all.
All right, Mr. Hyneman, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Start your engine and begin the untethered Buster stop test in 3, 2, 1, go.
Jamie floors it and takes the car up to 45 before slamming on the brakes. The good news is that the rig did indeed hold Buster off the tarmac. The bad news is that pain-free it wasn't.
Here's what scared me about that test. This guy right here, he's made for firemen to carry up and down stairs, to drop in burning, smoky buildings. He's made to take the kind of abuse you just saw and come back for more. He's engineered for that. I'm not. If I was to take that trip down this track and hit the end and bend like he did, I wouldn't be myth busting for much longer.
So nervous are Adam and Jamie about safety that they run Buster through more tests.
Go!
Brake tests. Swerve tests. Curve tests. But none of it makes for pleasant viewing. And that makes what Adam's about to say all the more surprising.
Well, from my perspective, that test was lovely and successful as far as the rig was concerned. We put a huge amount of stress on it, and it is absolutely solid. I think that it's time to give Jamie Buster's harness and strap him to the rig.
Yeah, that rig is looking real good. But Buster's back-breaking performance is not filling our next contestant with joy.
If I can't hold on, my big concern is it going to keep me safe? I mean, I don't want to snap my neck when I reach the end of my travel. So I'm going to hold on real nice.
And real hard, Jamie, because this myth could get dangerously ugly. In the movies, people hang on to all sorts of things. But can you really cling onto a car? That's what the MythBusters are about to find out. Despite Buster's back-breaking behavior,
I'm going to hold on real nice.
Jamie figures that his grip will brace him against the movement of the car. And he won't become a missile like a dummy.
Well, so far I'm convinced that our rig is safe for us to use. As for the myth, honestly, it's not looking that good as far as the dummy's behavior. That doesn't necessarily have any bearing on what happens when Jamie gets on the roof. I mean, this is a guy who scaled a building on a knotted rope. This is a guy who water skied behind a rowboat. He broke down a door with nothing but his shoulder.
So while superhuman Jamie psychs up and clips on, here's the plan.
I'm toast.
Yeah.
The boys are going to break the car cling myth into 3 classic testable elements: the zigzag shake, the long curve, and the emergency stop. At speeds up to 45 miles an hour, will Jamie cling or fling?
So we were thinking, if you're driving down the road and someone's on the roof of your car, the first thing that's going to occur to you is to do a kind of swervy maneuver to shake them off. That's what we're going to start with. Well, the insurance company won't let us go above 45 miles per hour, so I say let's go to 45 and give it all we got.
I'm ready for you, buddy.
Let's go.
I think I had a nightmare just like this one.
To make things a little bit easier for Jamie, for this initial test, although the speed is up, the windows have been rolled down. Will Jamie get a grip?
Here we go. Multiple swerves.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm gonna get into character. Who's that on my car?
Yeah, baby. Come on, give it to me. Come
Here we go. Swerve 1, swerve 2, swerve 3.
Amazingly, despite the considerable G-forces, Jamie hangs in there with ease.
How was that, dude?
It wasn't a problem holding on, but it's a little thrilling.
Really?
Yeah, let's go for 100.
So far, it's a walk in the park for the Hyneman. But let's face it, when did the movie villain roll down the windows? It's time to get serious.
With the windows down, I've got a pretty nice strong hold, and I almost figure I could hold on through about anything short of a crash. With the windows up, not so much. It's not a whole lot. There's nothing to grab onto.
Clearly, this test is going to be a nail-biter.
Go!
Adam takes her up to 45. Jamie grips on to not very much. He holds the first swerve, but then he's off.
Dude, tell me you're okay.
I'm fine.
Really?
Yeah, I lost it on the second turn. The first one I was okay, but that little, two-step got me, and I went over the side. I was holding on as hard as I could, but I just slid.
So with our cling-on cowboy slung off at 45 miles an hour, part 1 of the car cling trio is busted. So it's onward and upward.
This next one, I'm calling this test the long turn. Effectively, I'm going to be driving in circles, applying centrifugal force on Jamie. Starting off slowly, but eventually ramping it up to see if I can, find his limit. All right, Jamie, just 360s as fast as you can manage them.
And from here on in, the boys are only going to test with the windows up.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Centrifugal turn with a single complication.
Uh-oh.
Even as Adam reaches 15, it's clear that Jamie's struggling. Then, at only 20 miles an hour, he's down.
That's it. I'm okay.
How you doing there, brother?
That's kind of hard. I mean, I was doing all right, but you know, all my weight is just like right on that little tip of the finger, and sooner or later they give.
In fact, it's virtually impossible, meaning that part 2 is also busted. So it's time for the finale. Windows up.
As we usually do, we have saved the worst for last. We are now going to subject Jamie to the sudden stop, which hopefully will send him virtually tumbling forward on the car. I won't be adding the second part that you always see in the movies in which I drive over him. That's what our rig's supposed to prevent. But I tell you, I don't think he's going to be able to hold on during this test. Jamie,
Yeah,
I think you're going down in this one.
you do, huh?
Uh-huh.
We'll see about that.
All right. Sudden stop. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
For safety's sake, Adam takes the car up to just 25 miles an hour. Jamie desperately braces himself with all the strength he can muster.
I'm okay.
But the Hyneman heave ain't enough.
I'm all right. Well, I think that test is done.
I think so.
I'm actually seeing some stars from that.
Really?
As Jamie flew off the roof like a giant piñata, the G-force was so great that he nearly blacked out. It's a seriously close call, but after a medical checkup, he's given the green light.
Good job.
That one was a little too close for comfort. I really dug my fingers into the windshield. I knew exactly when Adam was going to hit the brake, and I was braced for it, but it still just wasn't quite enough. But in a real-life situation, you're not going to know when something's going to happen. You're not going to be able to brace for it. So that's a huge difference. And like as not, you're going to be flying off the car in a heartbeat.
In other words, it's part 3 busted. And after drama like that last test, you'd think the MythBusters would pack up and head home. But no.
Over the years, we have done some pretty outrageous things with automobiles. We've built custom ejection seats into them and activated them on Buster. We have jumped them 175 feet and remote controlled them, and we've put rockets in the back. This mod right here is up there with one of the coolest things we've ever done.
And they've been using it to find out if you can really cling onto the roof of a moving car. And the results are not good. With windows up, Jamie was forever flung off. But the roof was just one half of the myth. The other movie staple is the hood hang. First, the zigzag.
All right, dude. Give me all you got.
And rather than give it all he's got, Jamie's going to take it slow. 3 zigzags at 20 miles an hour.
How you like that? How about that?
But that's all it needs for Adam to get airborne. And it's all down to a tenacious grip.
The problem with the swerve is what you're holding onto here on the hood. It's not uniform like the car doors. There's a whole bunch of vents and windshield wiper parts in there. My hands were very close to going into places where they'd start to incur some serious damage. I have to say, swerve, boop, it's out.
So after a quick reset, it's on to the long curve test.
All right, Adam on the hood, long centrifugal turn. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
About 15 miles an hour.
Jamie pulls away, and Adam starts off confident.
Oh, I can still hold that. Go faster.
But soon gets his comeuppance at just 20 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah, that was about my limit right there. The problem with a long centrifugal turn isn't a problem with my grip, it's with my attitude. And I don't mean my mental attitude either, I mean my orientation to the car. My grip on the hood is linear to the car, but the force on me from the turn is perpendicular to the car. So it doesn't matter how hard I'm grabbing, eventually I'm being pulled so hard this way, I just can't hold on any longer.
So the roof hag is none from 2, and that just leaves the emergency brake, where anything could happen.
I have to say, I don't have high hopes for my ability to hold on to the hood of this car under the stress of a sudden stop. I think this is where the buck will end.
Adam on the hood with a sudden stop. I think he's going to be able to hold on because he's in line with the direction of force. He's got a good handhold on the inside edge of the hood. I don't see him coming off at all.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
I'll be careful.
25.
And at 25 miles an hour, Adam pulls it off with room to spare.
25 miles per hour, no problem.
Let's go to the maximum, 45.
Throwing caution and insurance to the wind, Jamie floors it for the finale.
35. 45 miles an hour.
Yeah, I held on.
Again, Adam gets no airtime, and that's because Jamie was right. The huge force Adam's under is parallel with his body, and that means it's much easier for him to get a grip.
Well, I think we're done here. You want to go back to the city?
I do.
You want to stay up there?
Absolutely. Give me a second.
Okay, go.
I think you'll be all right up there. I mean, you've got your seatbelt on.
Adam and Jamie have been flung left, right, and center. Testing the myth of the car cling, and the results are in.
I'm all right. How are we going to call it?
Dude, I'm calling this one fun with a capital F. I swear this is a whole new amusement park. Oh, you mean busted plausible confirmed?
Yeah.
Okay. Holding on to the hood of the car, I was knocked off for 2 out of the 3 tests we did.
And as far as the roof goes, I was pretty much able to hold on through anything.
Yeah, but that was with the windows down. In an action movie, man, those windows are up.
In which case, I'd be toast. I guess that means we have to call it busted, huh?
I agree, but I don't want to finish up just yet. There is one more shake-off technique that I've been dying to try. Are you game?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
And the final flinging fable is not a swerve or a stop or even a crash. It's something way more bizarre, straight from the fan side. It is, of course, the car wash knockoff.
As long as we're testing methods for removing unwanted pests from the outside of your car, we couldn't finish this without going through the car wash.
And first up, it's soap dodger Jamie Hyneman.
While the appearance of the Hyneman may be peculiar to you, his bathing rituals are even stranger. He travels the urban landscape looking for a host, and when he finds one, he guides it into a washing facility where, like a symbiotic parasite, he rides through the cleaning facility until he is completely cleansed.
And his host is ready and waiting.
Come on.
Once again, Jamie assumes his position on the roof.
Oh, you're ready?
Here we go.
Oh, God.
This is awesome!
Now, how often do you get to wash yourself, your clothes, and your car at the same time?
Oh, that's cool. I feel like I'm going through a noodle machine.
After a quick blow dry, this noodle is done.
How was that?
That was definitely one of those what the heck am I doing moments.
What was the worst part?
The cold.
With a water temperature of 55, it sure was chilly, but Jamie stayed on. Now, can our boy from the hood equal this effort?
I'm ready.
You're gonna go through that butt first, huh?
Absolutely.
All right then. Well, have fun.
I will.
Adam, have fun? Surely not.
Oh, no. Oh, that's cool.
Adam clings on through the rinse and through the spin. The drying gives him a shock, but not a knock.
It's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm glad I did that. And I'm glad I don't ever have to do it again.
Okay, so the story is this is supposed to knock you off the car. Not even close. I didn't even have to hold on. It's not very pleasant, but it's not going to knock you off the car.
This falls into the category of the kind of thing that 10 years from now someone's going to say to me, wonder what it's like to ride a car on the outside through a car wash. And I'll get to say, not only have I done that, I did it in the name of science because this myth is busted.